Ever wondered which are the least educated cities in America? Now that's a question that might have you scratching your head. Education, after all, is the cornerstone of progress and prosperity. But as we traverse the vast expanse of the United States, we find that education, like so many things, differs greatly from coast to coast, from the Rust Belt to the Sun Belt, from the Big Apple to the Big Easy. In some places, degrees are as abundant as apple pies. In others, not so much. And while education is not the be-all and end-all of a city's worth or an individual's value, it sure does play a significant role in shaping communities and economies. So, in the spirit of knowledge and a little fun, we're going to take a journey across the U.S. and uncover some surprising statistics. Well, brace yourself as we reveal the top 10 least educated cities in the land of the free. If you're new to Four Corners Facts, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we publish a new video. Starting off our list at number 10, we have Fresno, California, a city that's renowned for its natural beauty, but, paradoxically, not for its educational accomplishments. Fresno, nestled snugly amidst the grandeur of nature, has a surprisingly low percentage of residents with a bachelor's degree or higher. It seems the allure of the great outdoors might be a little too distracting for the locals of Fresno, leading to a lower priority on education. Now let's dive into some statistics. According to recent data, only about 1 out of every 5 adults in Fresno holds a bachelor's degree. That's right, just 20% of the adult population in Fresno has achieved this level of education. Compared to the national average of nearly 1 in 3, it's evident Fresno has room to grow in the educational sector. Moving on, we have a city that might surprise you at number 9. Number 9 on our list is Merced, California. Nestled in the heart of the Golden State, Merced is known for its agricultural prowess, but unfortunately, not so much for its educational achievements. With a population hovering around 81,000, only about 15% of Merced's adults hold a bachelor's degree. That's right, just 15 out of every 100 adults. If we break it down further, Merced's high school graduation rate is at a surprising 62%. Now, it's not all gloom and doom. Merced is home to the University of California, Merced, the first American research university built in the 21st century. So we can hope that the city's educational statistics will start to look a little more golden in the future. You've got potential, and we're rooting for you. Now, let's journey to our number 8 spot. Securing the 8th spot in our list is New Orleans, Louisiana, known for its vibrant nightlife and spicy cuisine. Now, don't get me wrong, the Big Easy has its fair share of beauty, but when it comes to the education department, it's not so easy after all. According to recent statistics, a staggering 25% of adults in New Orleans lack a high school diploma. The city's literacy rate also lags behind, with a considerable portion of the population facing challenges in basic reading and writing skills. But hey, who needs to read when you can play the saxophone, right? Jokes aside, it's an issue that deserves attention. And while the city is making strides to improve education, it still has a long way to go. So, New Orleans, keep the jazz flowing, but maybe add a little more school into the mix. At number 7, we have El Paso, Texas, a city that might just raise a few eyebrows. Now brace yourselves because El Paso, despite its rich cultural history and vibrant food scene, has an astonishingly low education rate. Let's take a moment to digest that. In this bustling city, known for its festivals and music, only a third of the adult population holds a high school diploma. Yes, you heard it right. Only 1 in 3 adults in El Paso have completed high school. And if you think that's shocking, wait till you hear about the percentage of the population that has a bachelor's degree. It's in the single. This is quite an eye-opener, isn't it? We often associate education with opportunity, progress, and prosperity. Yet there are cities like El Paso, brimming with life and culture but lagging in education. Prepare to be surprised with our number 6 city. Taking the 6th spot in our list is Huntington, West Virginia. This city, nestled in the Appalachian Mountains, is known for its coal mining history and beautiful scenery, but unfortunately, not its education. A staggering 40% of the adult population does not hold a high school diploma. Now, don't get me wrong, Huntington is filled with hard-working folks who've mastered the art of coal mining and other trades. But it seems that traditional education has taken a back seat in this mountain city. It's a city that prides itself on its blue-collar work ethic, yet it seems to have missed out on the memo about the importance of education in the 21st century. But hey, every cloud has a silver lining. Maybe this will inspire a push towards education in the future? Who knows? But for now, it comfortably sits at number 6 on our list. You won't believe which city landed at number 5. Breaking into the top 5, we have a city that some may find surprising. It's a place where the beauty is plentiful, but sadly, the degrees are not. Yes, we're talking about Stockton, California, the 5th least educated city in America. This city has a rich history and a vibrant culture, but it's also a city where less than 2/3 of adults hold a high school diploma. The education level here is low, but the spirit is high. The residents are resilient, and there's a sense of community that's truly inspiring. As we climb higher up this list, we'll find that the education gap widens and the challenges. But remember, the cities on this list are not defined by their lack of education alone. They have unique stories to tell, their own strengths and weaknesses, and a lot of potential to grow and change. Now let's delve into the top 4. At number 4, we have Bakersfield, California. Now don't let the sunny disposition of this city fool you. Despite the coastal vibes and the fantastic taco scene, Bakersfield holds the dubious distinction of being the 4th least educated city in the United States. You might be wondering, how did we measure this? Our ranking is based on the percentage of adults over 25 who have not completed high school. In Bakersfield, a staggering 25% fall into this category. That's 1 in 4 people, folks. So you're planning to move to Bakersfield for the tacos, you might want to consider packing a few textbooks as well. You could start a book club, perhaps? A little light in the midst of the educational fog, if you will. But remember, every city has its own attractions and potential for growth. You ready for our top 3? Taking the bronze medal on our list is, drumroll please, Visalia, California. This city has been reported to have a lower level of education compared to other cities in the USA. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the percentage of persons aged 25 years and over with a bachelor's degree or higher in Visalia is 15.4%, which is lower than the national average of 33.1%. Additionally, the city has one of the largest proportions of people with an associate degree, with 44% of the total population. Despite these lower education levels, Visalia's public schools have managed to maintain a high graduation rate, indicating that the city's students are making the most of their educational opportunities. So, while Visalia may not be a hub of higher education, it's not all doom and gloom for its residents. After all, there's always room for growth and improvement in any city's educational system. Securing the silver medal on our list is the city of Sacramento in California. It is popular for its lively culture and deep-rooted history. However, it sadly also stands out for its below-average educational achievement. In this thriving city, a sizable number of adults beyond the age of 25 haven't finished high school. Despite the city's attractions, the lackluster education figures are disappointing, to put it mildly. Even with Sacramento's efforts to hike up education levels, the challenge to boost high school graduation rates and college admissions persists. The city's authorities are working non-stop to shift this trend, yet it's clear there's a long journey ahead. Sacramento has a spirit that's tough to overlook, but there's an undeniable need for a more concentrated focus on education. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the number 1 city with the not-so-enviable title of least educated city in the USA, Brownsville, Texas. Brownsville, Texas is known for many things, but being the least educated city in the U.S. is not exactly a point of pride. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, only 68% of people aged 25 years or older in Brownsville have a high school diploma or higher, and only a small percentage have a bachelor's degree or higher. But hey, who needs a degree when you have sunshine and tacos, right? In all seriousness, education is important for personal growth and economic development, and Brownsville recognizes this. The city has an education plan in place to improve graduation rates and attract and retain highly educated individuals. Plus, Brownsville has some impressive stats in other areas, like having one of the largest proportions of people with a science or engineering degree. So, while Brownsville may not be the most educated city in the U.S., it's still a great place to live, work, and enjoy some delicious Tex-Mex cuisine. And there you have it, the top 10 cities with the least amount of high school graduates in America. In this video, we've traversed the country, visiting 10 cities that, although rich in character and beauty, could use a little boost in the education department. Remember, knowledge is power, and these cities might need a bit more powering up. Don't forget to like the video and share it with others.